Well, today, students, we're going to talk about burning ritual fires in Druidry. The Druids revered trees and understood the magical nature of different types of trees. Oaks, for instance, symbolize the strength and longevity. Ashes and rowans provided protection. Cedars attract prosperity, and pines purify. You can burn a single type of wood or combine several in a ritual fire to produce a desired effect. If you decide to cut a twig or branch from a tree, remember to ask the tree's permission first and thank it afterwards. Now let's talk about the power of stones. Long before people prized gems for monetary reasons, they value stones for their magic properties. Spell workers still do. You probably already use gems for spells, although you may not have realized it at the time. Have you ever worn a piece of jewelry that contained your birthstone? Birthstones resonate with the energy of your zodiac sign, and they've been worn since ancient times to enhance, modify, and balance a person's astrological makeup. The dense nature of stones and their great endurance allows them to hold energy for a very long time. A gem that belonged to your great-grandmother probably still retains some of her energy resonance. This means that you can cast a spell using a stone and it will last for years. It also means that you need to cleanse the stones before you work with them to remove any lingering vibes from people who handled them before you. Just as each plant embodies certain characteristics and qualities that you can tap in spell work, so does each stone. Often a stone's magical properties relate to its color, perhaps even more than its mineral composition. Again, this is an example of sympathetic magic and the associations we place in colors. The following list shows the relationships between a stone's color and its magical meaning. Red stones obviously signify passion, courage, and vitality. Orange stones normally denote enthusiasm, good luck, and self-confidence. Yellow stones, happiness, creativity. Normally, yellow quartz or citrine is used for cleansing. Green stones, like jasmine, signify prosperity, growth, and physical healing. Blue stones, peace, communication, and psychic ability. Purple stones, wisdom, vision, connection with higher powers. Pink stones, love, friendship, social interactions, and emotional balance. White stones, purity, cleansing, clarity, and protection. Black stones, stability, permanence, banishing negativity, and establishing boundaries. Gems are sacred in and of themselves, whether we choose to acknowledge them or not. They are not inert lumps. They possess life energy. That energy will manifest in your spells, so consider the gems you select and your connection with them carefully. Now let's prepare stones for spell work. Amulets, talismans, and other types of spells frequently include the stones. You may choose to use only one stone in a spell or combine several to fine-tune your objectives. Let's say, for example, that you're doing a love spell and you want to generate both passion and affection. In this case, you could incorporate both carnelian and rose quartz. If you seek stability too, add a piece of onyx. If you only use one stone in your spell work, let it be clear, quartz crystal. These available stones can do it all. They hold ideas and intentions, they attract and send information, they augment and direct energy, they store material for future use, and they let you gaze into the future and the past. Crystals come in a variety of colors due to the minerals in their composition. Those colors provide clues to the crystals in using spells. Please, warning, Don't drill holes in the stones you choose for your magic work. Gemstones and crystals are life forms, and if you bore into them or break them, you may kill them. Instead, wrap them into a wire or have a jeweler set them if you plan to wear them. Loose stones are great for amulets and talismans. Large stones are not necessarily better than smaller ones. Use your intuition and let yourself be drawn to the right stone for the job. Before you begin working with gems and crystals, clear the stones of any energy left from someone who had previously handled the gems. You can try one of the following methods. 1. Wash the stone with mild soap and water, and then leave it in the sunshine to dry. If you can hold it in running water of lovely and polluted stream, even better. Let the stone sit in the moonlight overnight to clear it. Smudge the gem by holding it to the smoke of burning sage, or nestle in a bed of dry sage leaves. Wrap your stone gently with a piece of yellow quartz or citrine, or bury the stone in the earth for several days, or if possible, for the whole lunar month beginning in the full moon. In part 2 of this course, we're going to list specific stones that witches and other magicians typically use for spells of certain types. Generally speaking, opaque stones work well in spells that involve material themes. Cloudy or translucent stones are best for emotional situations. Clear stones relate to mental or spiritual conditions. Crystals and gemstones are among spellcasters' most basic and versatile tools. You can apply them in virtually any spell in a variety of ways, according to your preferences and the nature of your spell. What are some of these ways that you can carry stones? Well, some people carry them on a mojo pouch or medicine bag to create a talisman or amulet. You can also carry a stone in your pocket to augment your personal energy. Of course, you can wear your gemstone or birthstone to strengthen, balance, or influence your own energy pattern. You can infuse it with water and a stone that relates to your intention. Add the stones to bath water. You can place a stone or crystals in your home to provide protection. Offer stones to deities and spirits in return for the assistance. You can also keep a protection stone or a quartz crystal in your car to keep you safe while traveling. You can also put them in, if you're a healer, you probably know about this, position stones on your body as chakra or energy centers to promote health and well-being. You can gaze into a crystal to see beyond your normal range of vision. This is known as scrying. You can also use a gemstone or crystal as a pendulum to douse. You can meditate with the stones or crystals to deepen your concentration and relaxation. And you can take a crystal with you when you travel and let it record the memory of the trip. You can also, and I love to do this as gifts, imprint a crystal with a message of intention, then direct it towards someone you wish to contact. You can do this by first holding the crystal to your forehead and sending your thoughts into the crystal, or by holding it to your lips and telling it what you want it to do. Then aim the crystal away from you and envision your message flowing out through the pointed end toward the other person. This is just barely a list of all the magical possibilities available to you. Later on, we will give you more spells that you can incorporate and the power of gemstones and crystals. Treat your stones with love and respect. Cleanse them frequently to remove unwanted vibes, unless they remain in place permanently as part of a spell. When you're not using them, store your stones in a safe place, wrapping them in silk, which will prevent ambient vibrations from affecting them. If you prefer, display them with pride on your altar or in another place of honor. Treat your crystals and gemstones as valued partners, and they will gladly work for you for a lifetime.